Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Randle with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 5 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a great response from Porter Jr., taking those 3 points right back.
With the step back. Here's Edwards. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Brown. Gordon against Randle. And here's Jokic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Here's Randle. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Brown. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards dishes to Conley. Floats one up. And it's Denver with the rebound. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Now I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And Jokic drops them both. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Now here's Randle. His last outing with 20 points. Gobert, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
Brown's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Randle against Gordon. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Porter.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
That free throw missing. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
The Nuggets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams. Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Jokic. Right wing. Outside Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Now Jokic shoots over Reed. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Conley against Murray. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Porter, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McDaniels, no good on the 3. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strawther's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Now Murray, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Edwards. Now Reed, Jokic defending. Reed misses. For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Good on the shot.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Conley kicks to Randle. It's Edwards on the wing. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the right side. Jokic against Reed. Pass to Strawther. Left side, Porter. Here's Strawther. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Offline with his 3. Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Free throw good, Edwards. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the 2nd time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. And Edwards drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots from the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Even when the defense is breathing down his neck, Murray gets it done. I mean, just an amazing shooter with a very impressive stroke.
Now here's Edwards. He had 37 points last game out. Here's Conley. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randle's got 7.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Outside Gordon. They set the screen. They get the rebound. Pass to Strawther. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Westbrook, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Nuggets making a change here. Saric is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall is doubled. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Murray outside. Here's Strother, defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Watson. Saric in the high post. And stolen by DiVincenzo. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Saric. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
They set the pick. Murray, the pass to Porter. Pass to Watson. Now here's Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here is Saric. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Murray against Randall. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Strother, still without a basket. Pass to Watson, fires the three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Reed with it. Here's DiVincenzo, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Now here's Saric. Outside Porter. Saric finds Watson to the middle. And there's Saric on the assist from Porter. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Saric. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Joe Ingles. Reed is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's 𝗵𝘆𝗪 in at the 2. Inside. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's 𝗵𝘆𝗪. He's covered by Watson. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
And that was from way outside. It's clear McDaniels has confidence in his long-range capabilities.
Pass to 𝘱. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter against Ingles. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Denver grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Westbrook kicks to 𝘱. Outside, Porter. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. And that one, good. Westbrook's got his first 2 points. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Alexander-Walker, following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Pass to Reed. On the wing, 𝗵𝘆𝗪. Launches a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Porter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got 13 points.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr., looking to dominate him from beyond.
Pass to Ingles. Here's McDaniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's 𝘱. And here's Westbrook. McDaniels defending. Watson kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. To the wing on the left. For the 3. Ingles with the rebound. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Nets. McDaniels. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 10 points for Jaden McDaniels. Now here's Westbrook, defended by Alexander-Walker. Right side, Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. Here's 𝘱. No good. That would have tied it. Minnesota leading by 3. Alexander-Walker on the wing. Pass to 𝗵𝘆𝗪. And here is McDaniels. And the wide open shot from Reed. Misses the 3. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now here's Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First in opponent field goal percentage. First in opponent's points per game. And they were ranked 3rd in 3-point shooting. They can burn you from deep as well as they shot it. The 3-pointer really has become the focal point of their offense.
And Greg, you talked about their killer defense, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league. They just shut teams down. And that one misses.
hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles, his passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert comes in for McDaniels, and it's Edwards in for Joe Ingles, and he's good on the second.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now, here's Reed. He has yet to score. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. And they'll get another chance. And Reed has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Jokic, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. He hits the second from the line. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Nuggets third.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Murray, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And that one falls for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
Now, here's Watson. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Conley against Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Gobert with it. Westbrook picks him up. Edwards gets to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Now Murray. Now here's Jokic. Guarded by Reed. Edwards against Westbrook. Edwards kicks to Conley. To the middle. Westbrook with the block.
The timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Strawther's checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards drawing the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good from the corner. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Jokic with this screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block. A solo fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The first one falls.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And Gobert drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
On the wing, Murray. Covered by Conley. Gobert against Jokic. Pass to Strawther. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. McDaniels defending. Minnesota leading by 9. Over in the corner, Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Edwards from deep three-point territory. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Randall following the basket by Jokic. And Gobert gets to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. It's stolen. Here's Strawther. Nothing on the board. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. Edwards defending. Murray outside. Pass to Watson. 6 to shoot. Murray against Conley. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Murray.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Conley against Murray. Bounce pass, Conley. Oh!
Oh, man!
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it, defended by Gobert. Jokic, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Randall with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. And it's off from three-point range. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for the Timberwolves, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Nuggets.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Nuggets trail by 15. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The Timberwolves shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 18.
Who's got your ball?
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Anthony Edwards. For Denver, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. 19-point game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 17 now.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Conley against Murray. Now here's Gobert. T right on him. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his three.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Murray with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Brown. Gordon a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Randall dishes to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. He's coming off an excellent season, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
The Nuggets have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And he can't get the first one.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively. Love his determination.
And the second free throw, good.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Bounce pass, Conley. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Conley's got his third basket of the night right there.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Conley against Murray. Basket counts. Murray's got 12.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Randall outside.
Screen coming. Screen coming. Switch.
Pass to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it, showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target, but nights like that do happen even to the best of them. And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Porter. He's got 17. Outside for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's McDaniels. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. To the wing right side. Offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Randall outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Porter passes to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. No one covering. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Michael Conley is third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. Over by Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Murray penetrating. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Porter against McDaniels. Conley dishes to McDaniels. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. Over Jokic. Randall no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the basket by Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Fade away. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Brown. Edwards defending. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Inside. A slam by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Pass to Brown. Gordon kicks to Murray. And here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Jokic.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 12. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Right block shot. And it's Jokic in the corner. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Now Randall. To the middle. Gobert down low. Jokic defending. Kept alive. Gobert dishes to McDaniels.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw, no good.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 17-7 run. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Here's 𝗀𝗨. Jokic draws the double. 𝗀𝗨, no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. Randall down low. Watson's there. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic passes to Westbrook. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker with the ball. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's 𝗀𝗨. McDaniels defending. Here's Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
The Nuggets have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. Christian Braun's checked in for the Nuggets. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Randall, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. And Jokic drops them both. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Ingles with the ball. Still scoreless. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 24. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Jokic draws the double. It's stolen by Ingles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to 𝗀𝗨. Brown. And he hits the buzzer beater. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. But Timberwolves on top, up 10. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here.
with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Dozier in at the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. Drains the three-pointer.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Pass to Brown. Saric outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
DiVincenzo fighting through contact there. Donte gets a chance to add another point at the line. Terrific and one.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Najee. And it's Peyton Watson in for Saric. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Garza's checked in.
One shot.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Watson can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves leading by 16. DiVincenzo passes to Garza. Reid kicks to Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Reid, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Here's Murray. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those. And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. And here's Ingles outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Strawther. Here's Brown. And Murray now top of the key. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Murray, no good. Timberwolves leading by 14. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Minot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Minot's got his first bucket of the night.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Inside, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Murray. Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. For three, Westbrook. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low, Ingles. Count it. And it's 6 points here for Joe Ingles.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Brown. Here's Murray. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's now 28 points for Jamal Murray.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Edwards, no good. The Nuggets trail by 18. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. And it's Jamal Murray with the three. Murray's got 31 points.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Reed against Saric. Reed in the post. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Edwards, that's good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now here's Gordon. Charge a screen on Ingles. Here's Gordon driving inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. And I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Now here's Gobert. For three, Edwards. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Pass to Gordon. Now Porter shoots the three. Gobert with the block. McDaniels against Porter. And here is McDaniels. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Gobert finds Conley. The offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
One shot.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. In the corner, Murray with it. Denver passing it around. Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gobert. And another miss by Denver.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Edwards. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray outside. Jokic kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Over to the wing. And here's Gordon. Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Over Randall. And they recover it. Westbrook finds Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Outside Porter. No good on the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Edwards. Conley dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Murray, trying to get something going. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Murray's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Murray. Porter in the corner. Pass to Gordon. From outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. And here is McDaniels. The 17-footer goes down.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 19. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time. Jokic has got 26.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Edwards with it. Outside Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Conley.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Back to Murray. Jokic with this screen on Conley. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 37.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Poked away, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Randall. Conley against Murray. Pass to Edwards. Randall down low. Nails the baby hook. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. And Edwards drops them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook kicks to 𝗫. Off target from outside. Reed against 𝗫. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. Pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Reed the pass to Edwards. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 42 in the game. Here's Westbrook. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus?
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.